Hello friends and families, and welcome to our very first country of our world tour. Can you guess? Egypt. We are currently in week 2 of 3 weeks traveling in Egypt. In Cairo, we visited the Great Pyramids, where we luckily managed to avoid all the tricky scams. We visited many other historical sites and temples. But now we are in Aswan, and we came here for a very specific reason. Today is a very exciting day for me, because we just embarked on a Nile cruise on a sailing boat where we go down the river and up north to Luxor. And this was a real bucket list item for me for years. But there is many different options of what you can actually do, what you can book, and therefore it wasn't so easy to choose. You have the big cruise ships that are really loud and really dirty, but kind of fancy. Then you have the Dahibia boats, I hope I say that correctly. They are super luxurious, but super pricey. And then you have what we are on, a felucca. A felucca is a traditional sailing boat where you sleep outside and you sail the Nile. And this is what we chose, and we're gonna bring you along our 2 nights. Just living our best life out here. It is super hot actually. It's like 45, 47 degrees. But in here it's super nice with the wind, and we can put our feet in the water. And it's surprisingly cold actually. So it's really refreshing. I would say life couldn't be any better. For the first hours, we couldn't get our eyes off the Nile. Every 50 meters, we discovered something new. But our amazing crew, Farid and Misu, already prepared lunch, and we took in the sail, parked the boat, and were ready for lunch. Let's see what we are having.
Beans, falafel, mashed potatoes, and cheese, and gravy. So today we're sailing only. We just had a little stop for lunch and a swimming session for Cyril. I'm just enjoying the sun from the boat. Tomorrow we'll try to go to a camel market, whatever that may be, we don't know yet, but we'll see. And to Kom Temple. And the following day we should arrive closer to Luxor or Edfu and then visit some temples there and disembark the boat. After a very nice sunset, we parked along an island and we're gonna sleep there for the night on the boat, but parked. Now we're gonna have dinner. It smells delicious. I wish you could smell through the camera. So we have traditional bread, as usual, then rice, also soup, which is a local dish from Egypt, fried chicken, and some vegetable stew. And I can't wait to start. It looks delicious.
So it's day 2 of our Nile cruise, and on today's program is that we visit an animal market with our amazing captain. That's our captain. So they sell and trade a lot of animals here, mostly cows from what we saw, but we are on the hunt for a camel, so we'll see if we find one. The place was absolutely buzzing with locals trading all kinds of animals. It felt like wherever we stood, we were in the way. We couldn't find any camels, but our real highlight were the locals. They all came to us and wanted to have a picture taken. They loved seeing their pictures on a professional camera. So we made it back from the market. We didn't find any camels, so we're not having camel meat for lunch. But we're having a lot of other things, delicious things here. We have some fries, some baba ganoush, some shakshuka, and some flatbread. And that's going to be our lunch. Afterwards, we're going to head out to Komombo. Komombo? What's the name? Temple. I always mess up the names. I mean, it's hard to remember, I think. You remember the name?
Komombo.
Komombo, that's the name. And then we're just gonna sail into the evening.
So we're currently in Komombo Temple. We literally parked in front of the temple with our boat, so that was really cool. It's a really nice temple with a lot of nice art and sculptures and all that. But I think so far our favorite still is Abu Simbel. It was the most impressive, let's say, especially the entrance. The only issue with Abu Simbel is that it's quite far, so you need to drive 3 hours south of Aswan to get there. But yeah, we'll see. We're heading to Luxor tomorrow. So currently Luxor has amazing temples and tombs as well to visit. We'll see if our ranking changes then.
So we just enjoyed a super nice sunset, and we played some cards.
And I destroyed him, obviously.
Yeah. It's not done yet, but
still.
we'll see. But we're gonna have dinner, and then we just have a nice evening. We're gonna sleep on the boat again. Yeah, and then tomorrow it's finished, and we're heading to Luxor. For our last meal,
Yes.
we together with our lovely crew. That's our captain, Mizu. And then we have Farid. He's coming. He's over there. He's coming. And what do we have for dinner? Do you remember?
Yes. Soup. Rice. Beef in tomato sauce. And moussaka. And baba ganoush. And
We
bread.
are very fortunate.
Yes. So much food for 10 people.
So here we have our second captain and chef. He cooked this delicious food. Thank you very much, both of you.
You are welcome.
I want to try the soup.
And tonight we are parked in the middle of the Nile